reason I chose a woman is because I know it's wrong to be with a man, right?
Why is it wrong? Are you speaking biblically? It's wrong?
Yeah.
Okay. Just clearing it up.
Clear it up for biblically.
Okay.
Jesus is the truth.
Yeah.
You
so
know.
Why you
now
didn't choose that when you was
me mentally, I'm like this. I make my own decisions, but I try to make sure if I make one, and if I'm kind of confused about it, I go to the Bible to see if I'm making the right one, right? And sometimes I say, look, I ain't gonna go biblically, right? This person here I like, I want, and I won't.
So you ain't had sex with a man since you've been out?
No. I ain't when I
That's
stop.
tough.
Now listen, baby.
That's tough.
Before I got out, I done went about 15 to 16 years without even a dungeon in that. Before I even hit the streets, so it was already known I'm done.
Oh, okay. You decided.
I was done before I even got out. Right, I'm done.
Was you doing what you was doing with the men with condoms? Or
no, I ain't no condom. So I would not put a condom on me out here, men, women, or nothing.
What you did, just spit on it and then you just
nothing
did it?
while you was in there?
I don't know.
Fleece. You been in prison. You was doing that for a lot of years, and you've never contracted nothing since you was in there.
My agent will tell you. Well, I did an MSNBC video to have the skill training program to deter young people from getting in trouble. I didn't have no ideas. These people's gonna give me parole and put it on the internet. Say he raped inmates.
He did say that.
I was so fat. I was so mad over it. And when I got introduced to Lee John said, "I correct that, bro. I'm ready to kill some shit, right?" And seriously, because I ain't never been like that, never will be, right? I'd have been with a woman that told me, person, sat there following me. When I get made love to, I like to think I'm being raped. They killed me right there, because I ain't with that. I'm not going to perform all that old funny shit, bro. And that's why I came on the internet, and we going about it smooth. My thing is this. I want people to know, man. Yeah, I done did stealing. I done did robbing. I done did a lot of stuff, right? I ain't never raped nobody, bro. That's not my MO. That's not.
That's another reason why they say that you had done got more time added to your.
And so I gave my manager. I gave him my Social Security. I usually don't give none of that personal stuff out to nobody, bro. I gave him anything he needs, and he got all my prison records, all my court records, and all that. I'm not never been accused of it, charged with it, convicted of it, nothing.
They gave it to you?
I never had no sexual nothing on my record, bro.
What I'm saying
I never raped nobody.
They're right. What I'm saying is
I can talk a motherfucker out of some ass, right?
That's crazy. That's why.
No, I can talk anybody out of some ass. Even you. If
no,
it
the
wasn't
fuck
for
you
your
can't. No, the fuck you can't.
Hold on.
Sit your ass down.
Okay. Hey, bro. Let me ask you this.
Bullshit.
I said, how you doing? You see, I said, how you? You sound. I look, now listen. Go in my wallet. This is how I do it. I used to do this. They sitting here on each side of me, don't even know me. We don't know each other. I pull out 20,000, bro, in $100 bills. She's looking. I said, look, I give you. I said, this is 25,000. Man, I don't even know you. You're a beautiful woman. You said, hey, what's up? I give you 10,000 cash in your hand for an hour with you. You said, man, I'm not with that. Listen, I'm not with that. I'm married. I said 15,000.
Please go there.
20,000. But sooner or later, she gonna take it, right? And then when we get to the hotel and I do what I do, right? I sat up in the bed and go, shit, that wasn't what I thought it was, man.
You wasted your money.
And then you know what she gonna say? You know what? I thought you would come up with something. I said, look, here, take $10. I ain't with all that. I take
what?
my money.
Take $10.
I used to be like that, baby.
I wouldn't give a fuck. That's
bull fucking shit.
First rule in doing anything, whether you selling pussy, whether you selling
you get the money first,
and
then you give the product.
Yeah, get the fucking money. That's the first thing you do.
But
no matter whatever you sell, you always get the money.
If I go after it, I get it. If I want it, I get it. Ain't nobody I ever chased that I never been able to get. Whoever. I know how to do
How's
it,
that?
right?
Oh, well, you married.
All you gotta do is figure people out, right? Figure out everything and meet that, right? You can get it. But here's the thing now. I'm a changed person. See, this is what they ain't looking at. When I came out of prison, I put everything back on me. I can't look at me. I came out of here doing nothing but good, right?
I want to ask you a question from behind the camera. And this is a serious question.
Yeah.
I got a best friend.
This is a question from behind the camera.
Yeah, it's a question from behind the camera. And he got life in prison. He got 24 years to life. And he ain't go in when he was young, so he done like had women and shit, you know, been there down the road. And you said that like how you was saying it was designed as far as like punks waiting on you and all that kind of shit. I think it's, and this is my personal opinion, and I'm asking you this, do you think that it's more of a mental thing or a peer pressure from your circumstances that made you go in that direction for somebody who made you feel like it was okay?
Wait, hold on. Wait.
No,
I got it. No. I'm gonna let you answer something, but let me make sure the people heard the question because he's behind the camera. He ain't got no mic on. So the question was, do you feel like it was because of peer pressure or because of the way people made you feel? It was okay for you to do what it is that you did.
Did they make you feel like it was okay due to the circumstances?
Did they make you feel like it was okay due to the circumstances? That was the question. Look at him so he can answer the question, please.
Answer the question.
It comes in combinations, right? It's always a combination of factors that will take a person out. One factor might be everybody that you knew on the streets and turned their back on you. You done burnt their bridge right there.
That's one.
You ain't got shit. You need money.
That's one.
Second thing is you got a hell of a sex drive. You need relief. You tired of masturbating.
Okay, that's two.
You want to penetrate. Third thing, they got sisters in there built like women. Got all the traits of a woman. Fingernails, eyeshadow, makeup, gloss lips, titties, big butt, small waistline, gorgeous. You got so many temptations in there, and then if you got a lot of time, you're going to say, fuck it. And then here's the most serious thing. I learned this in prison, the most serious lesson. The ones that been giving it up, hey, they was gay before they even came to prison. They was gay before they even hit prison, and they been hiding it, right? Cause you know them super aggressive motherfuckers. People you see walking through the neighborhood, kiss my ass, carrying guns, trying to make a big scene. And it never down on you. You might say, man, don't mess with him. He's that. He'll hurt you. But you never stop to question yourself, why is he like this? It's a shield. People get molested as kids. Mm-hmm. They go through getting doing that, the little sleepovers. Can your daughter or son spend the night? Did your mama call? Tell your mama call me. All that stuff. You don't know what happens in them periods when they alone together. Right. They come to prison, they hide it from people. So on the streets, they get aggressive, right? Mm-hmm. They carry pistols. You hear about them fighting, starting trouble. So why you jump on that man? They do nothing to you. They want people to see the aggressive side of them, to shield them from seeing
the stop side.
What they done been molested. They don't want nobody to see it. So they go through that. And then when they finally hit prison, and they come at them hard, they feel like, shit, I'm going to give it to them because I already did it before. It ain't worth me getting my life taken, right? And so, but when they come back out on the streets, right, they ain't honest. They ain't trying to be honest. And like in Park Hill in Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
I heard while I was locked up, they quarantined that whole project, right, of AIDS. And most of them was coming out of prison because you got a lot of sisters coming up. Every now and then, it'd be 3 or 4 coming up gorgeous with that shit. AIDS. And you know what?
For the record, you do not have that.
For the record, I don't.
For real.
No, listen. Listen.
For the record, you don't.
Not only for the records, I don't, but for the record, if you got a primary doctor, any one of y'all tricked up like that, I can let you evaluate. I would consent to it. Take my blood, take everything. Doctor just told me I'm over the chart on being good.
Before we end this, we just gonna give some clarification because it's a lot of things that has been misinterpreted, and we all know how the media is, especially when it comes down to black people. They gonna twist, they gonna turn, they gonna twist our words into some shit and make it sound real, interesting.
Because I definitely thought that you raped them people,
right? Because what they put out to us was the fact that you raped them people, and you was in there just being this fucking man who was just in there taking ass. And you went and you wasn't playing about that ass. And if I want it, I take it. I love it. I'm gonna fuck you in your ass, and that's just what it is. Mm-hmm. That's what I think. I'm gonna tell you 100%. I'm right here in the flesh, and I couldn't believe. I still can't believe I'm sitting here talking to this motherfucker right now. But that's what they put out, and I know how to be. No, please, you ain't.
Nah,
I'm honey, because you gotta cut him off.
I'm sorry,
but. I'm saying that to say that
look at me while
I know how important it is when it comes down to the media and what the media puts out about people, right? So it's up to us to let them know what the narrative is and what's really happened. So that's the reason why I really wanted to bring you on the podcast. It wasn't because I wanted you to talk about booty and fucking niggas and shit like that. That wasn't the reason.
It wasn't no reason.
No,
you just
but
wanted.
wait, hold on.
I appreciate
because I wanted to give you a chance, and I want not only give you a chance, but I wanted to ask you questions. And I wanted to really understand and validate whether those accusations were true. Because I'm a rape victim and I survived and, so much other shit. So for me to sit with you and talk to you, given the allegations that they said that you did, it was a tough thing for me to sit and do. Right. So that's one of the main reasons why I wanted to talk to you and ask you if you really did rape them people the way that they said that you did. You said you didn't. I wasn't there.
They said it was over 100
Hold on. Bro,
they did say that.
Bro, I'm talking to your husband, man, because y'all seem like...
They
seem like... That's the reason why he's a man. And he knows
go
stuff.
ahead. Talk to him, because we're going to wrap it up. Go ahead.
Bro, how many 17-year-old people, 16-year-old, when I turn in prison, do you know, can walk in the penitentiary around people? I know they got guys in there lifting weights so big they can take his coffee cup and do like this, set it on their chest and balance it. That's how big the chest was puffed out. Did you actually think a little skinny 16-year-old man can come in that penitentiary and rape everybody? Come on, man.
But you weren't 16.
They got serial killers and everything. I sat down. Here's what it's like. I'm going to do this one time. Here's the prison. Take a big old bundle and put serial killers here. Here's the people got all the life without. Put them out. Put all the sisters out. Put all the big mouths, the ones go through the neighborhoods, causing trouble, robbing and stealing. Put them here. Put the baby rapers here and the rats here. Ask the prison to take a 15-year-old child, put him in the middle of it for 40 years, and you're going to question how I came out? Be thankful that I came out.
That is the most important, definitely the most important thing. And we did address a lot of the things that not only I wanted to address, she wanted to address, but a lot of the viewers wanted to address, because we did see the interviews prior to you coming here. So we saw the interviews before you got here. And some questions was not asked, and we felt like we wanted to ask those questions, and our viewers felt like they wanted to ask those questions. Everybody to their sexuality. I don't give a fuck what you do with your personal life or nothing, because it doesn't affect me. So I don't really care. She doesn't care. Fleece doesn't care.
I don't give a damn.
It's your personal preference.
And I say this, a lie is just as worse as a murder. That's in the Bible.
Yeah,
quote it.
Exactly. So the fact that he was
whatever.
Went to prison at the age that he did go to prison at.
It ain't about what you was, it's about what you are.
Basically, pretty much.
What you are now as opposed to what you were.
It's what
ain't
you do,
nobody living right now of age that is what they was when they was a child. Everybody changed, bro. Before I left prison, I cost the state Kentucky Corrections Department. My agent will tell you documented. My testimony, my lawsuit cost the state correction $200 million renovation of the prison. And because I cost them so much money, I'm the one that tore the lecture up. I'm the one that tore up that whole penitentiary. I fought from the day I went in to the day I came out. They threw me out. And so they threw me out with an attitude, and they still got feelings. And the last thing I did is I took a warden in the penitentiary and threw a 5-gallon bucket of boiling bleach in his face. I picked 15 years out for that.
That's why he was in
that. But and y'all want to know why they out here trying to put all this bad stuff on me? Now you know.
So having said that, that is the reason why it's very important for us to pay attention to what's going on in our community, especially when it comes down to our folks, Black and brown people, okay? So I know we don't normally talk about this, now we don't really address it like that, but it's always sometimes when we have special guests on the podcast, we make sure we address those problems because at the end of the day, even though we don't talk about it, that does not mean that it's not happening around us.
It's happening every day.
It's happening every day. It's just not like the fun and the glitz and the glam and all that shit. So nobody really don't want to hear it. But at the end of the day, we do have to pay attention to the fact that we are disadvantaged and shit happens. All right. So he was one of the people that made it out of the system, fortunately. And it's not many that do make it out. So we have to definitely pay respect and pay attention to what's going on in our community, especially when it comes down to our people. So having said that, we definitely want to thank Fleece for coming on the podcast, clearing up allegations that was not true, and making sure he stated facts because like he said, I'ma tell you a joke. He didn't say that, but I'ma say it. I'ma tell you a joke.
I never tell you no lie.
I won't tell you no lie. And he definitely did say he would not tell us a lie.
But you lied to me, man.
I don't know you. What you lying for?
You ain't true to me, man.
You feel me? He's still over here trying to get on Smooch.
Thank y'all for watching Smooch Hunnii. I'm Smooch. She's Hunnii. And this is Fleece.